Dear students, here multiplication. In your book and module A paragraph is given what is the multiplication. So I explain here what is the multiplication. The objective of the gene cloning is either to make the numerous copy of the desired gene. Why we are utilize this process? Because in the previous year of the biotechnology research, the PCR is not discovered. PCR is polymerase chain reaction. It is the Xerox machine of the DNA, but this PCR is not well utilized in that time. So there is another process of the cloning of the desired DNA. But present time, this process not follow. Why? Because we are directly obtain the desired DNA, and this DNA are joined with the vector DNA, and this DNA directly clone. We may directly clone the DNA with the help of the PCR. But previous year we can say these of the research, the PCR is not discovered, and that time we are obtained that this thing. So here we explain two things. First, we are study the technology, we are study the recombinant technology, clear? That is the old process. But present time a new process is different from that process, but this process we are not discuss here, clear? This new method of the recombinant technology we are not discuss here. We have discussed a previous year method, a normal method of the general method of the biotechnology or DNA technology. Clear? So the objective of the gene cloning is either to make the numerous copy of the desired gene. Clear? To produce the protein coded by the desired gene. To make the copies, when the number of copies increase, there are so many copies of desired gene, so the protein is maximum coded by the desired gene, and then we obtain the product. The inserted gene along with the vector, it means rDNA, will replicate inside the host. Host cell or generally E. coli cell, so that many copy of desired gene is synthesized. Clear? So that is known as the multiplication. Clear? Here another term we utilize the cloning. Cloning is the exact same copy of their parent. That known as the cloning. So producing of the multiple copies of his recombinant DNA is known as the cloning. That process, it means the making the different type of the cells, which means a cell, bacterial cell are grow in the growth medium and make the so many cells. Clear? That is the multiplication process. Second, the cloning process, in a bacterial cell, a recombinant DNA are make there so many copies, that known as the cloning process. So here produce the multiple copy of his recombinant DNA when the insert a piece of the aligned DNA, into a cloning vector and transfer into bacterial cell. Plant cell or animal cell. Okay? The aligned DNA get multiplied. That process is known as the cloning. Clear? So here we are mentioned the two process in the step 4th, selection first and cloning is second. Selection and cloning, there are two process. First is selection, second is the cloning or multiplication. Clear? And after that a process, the obtaining of the desired gene product. Clear? obtaining of the desired DNA product, and in this process these clone DNA, when we are transferring to the particular organism, it may be bacterial cell, it may be fungal cell, animal cell, plant cell, and this aligned DNA is joined with their genomic DNA, where main DNA, and it make the copy in the cell division, and this DNA are transcript and make the mRNA, and this mRNA make the polypeptide chain, and this polypeptide chain are form a particular enzyme, and this enzyme is responsible for a particular biochemical reaction and formation of a particular product, and this product is known as the recombinant product, because this DNA, when the desired DNA make the protein, so the protein is not another recombinant protein. So, recombinant DNA, clear, it join with the plant animal cells genome and make the again copy of their DNA by their cell division, and this DNA is transcribed and make the mRNA, and this recombinant mRNA, this mRNA make the protein, this protein is also known as the recombinant protein, and this protein make the enzyme, and this enzyme make the complete the reaction, and a particular product is formed by this process. So, we obtain a desired character in a particular organism, it may be plants, animals, and that organism known as a genetically modified organism, or other way we can say GMO, short form genetically modified organism as GMO, or other way we can say transgenic term, transgenic plant, transgenic animal. So, we utilize a transgenic word. Transgenic means we are transfer a gene from the one organism to another organism, and we make a new organism, that organism known as the transgenic organism. Clear? It is a genetically modified organism. Clear? So, we are discuss the steps of the recombinant DNA technology. Clear? Please note it. So, students, then we discuss the last step of the recombinant DNA technology. This step represent the expression of the desired DNA, foreign DNA, and in your NCERT this topic given in the obtaining of the outer gene product. It means those genes are insert a foreigner DNA that is in the outer gene, the obtaining of the product from outer gene. So, same thing, there are two paragraphs, first paragraph and second paragraph. This paragraph is given in your Asana board book, and this paragraph is given in your NCERT book. Yeah, there are two paragraphs, first, second, both are explain the same thing. Hello, hello, नमस्कार सर. अरे अच्छा, मैं भूल गया सर बुक, अभी पूछ के बताऊँगा सर, मैं भी पूछता हूँ. अच्छा, वो तो वो MC वर्मा, हाँ SC वर्मा की बुक आती है. अरे सर वो ध्यान नहीं रहा, मैं भूल गया. मैं अभी पूछ के फिर कॉल कर देता हूँ आपको 10 मिनट ना. ठीक ठीक ठीक, हाँ. So, dear students, we are discuss here the fifth step of the DNA technology. In the fifth step, the recombinant DNA, it means the desired DNA, here not recombinant, a desired DNA are expressed, it make their protein and enzyme, and they express their character, that known as the gene expression, desired DNA expression. Clear? And we are obtain the desired product by this gene. Clear? So, there are two paragraphs, the first and second. This paragraph is given in your Rajasthan board book and this paragraph is given in your NCERT book. We have explained both the paragraphs. Both are the same, but the way of the expression is different. The expression of the clone gene obtained from the desired gene. The expression of the clone gene is obtained from the desired gene means the clone gene are receiving the desired product of the getting it from E. coli. Clear? Clone gene are obtained from the E. coli and when we are transfer these gene into the different organism. If the host cell is the E. coli and we are obtain the product from the E. coli, then we are not transfer the gene clone gene into another organism. But when we are transfer the clone gene in another organism like a plant, animals, that is different way. But generally, like as a insulin hormone, we are obtaining the insulin hormone from the E. coli and that is known as the humulin. Humulin is known as the man-made insulin. Man-made insulin is known as the humulin. We will discuss later. The humulin is an artificial hormone that produced by the E. coli. Generally, you know very well, insulin is obtained from the pancreas. The beta cells are responsible, but we are produce insulin artificially in the lab with the help of the biotechnology, and we are utilize the gene, particular gene chain of the polypeptide chain of the insulin hormone, and we are transferring the E. coli in different cells, and then we are obtain and we are join with the disulfide bond and make the humulin. Clear? So, those products are obtained from the bacterial cell, we are directly obtained from the cell, but those products are obtained from the plants and animal cell when we add clone gene transfer into the plants and animal cell and then we obtain the product. Clear? Here the expression of the clone gene obtained from the desired gene means the clone gene receiving the desired product getting it from the E. coli and getting it inserted into any microorganism, the plant and animals. Other organisms, the plant animals, we are transfer this gene. Clear? For example, the production of the insulin in E. coli. Production of the insulin in E. coli, we are produced, and that artificial insulin, a man-made insulin, so it is known as the humulin. Clear? This is your simple language in your board book, but here this paragraph is given in NCERT book. The foreign gene get the expressed under the appropriate condition. Foreign gene, the express in the appropriate conditions in the when we insert the gene desired gene into the host cell, then it is expressed under the appropriate conditions. The expression of the foreign gene in host cell. This host cell is a plant animal host cell involving the understanding many technical details. Many technical details. After having the clone, the gene is interested in having the optimized conditions to induce the expression of together protein, target protein. When we are so there are so many conditions and these conditions we are analyzed by this process, cell transfer process, and when we are given the optimal condition, then the target gene here explains that to induce the expression of the target protein, one has to consider that producing it a large scale. Clear? So, we are obtain the target gene and target protein in a large scale, clear, like as a humulin in E. coli. If any protein encoding gene expressed in a heterologous host, clear, this protein given a single protein, a single enzyme in product, if any protein encoding gene is expressed in a heterogeneous host, it is called the recombinant protein. So, in your NCERT, this line is given the recombinant protein. Clear? What is the recombinant protein? In heterologous conditions, the protein is known as the recombinant protein. Clear? Okay. So, please note it. We are discussing here the technique of the recombinant technology. We have discussed the 5 technique of the recombinant technology, and these techniques are the isolation and purification of the DNA, second the formation of recombinant DNA, third insertion of the recombinant DNA into host cell, fourth is selection and cloning and multiplication, fifth one is obtaining product. Clear? So, we are discuss these 5 steps with the help of the diagram. Clear? First, in this diagram step, it is donor cell. It is the plant cell. Here we have mentioned the plant cell. It is donor cell. It may be plant cell, animal cell, fungal cell, bacterial cell. Clear? And it is a host cell, a vector cell that report the we are obtain the vector from this cell, and this process is the vector mediated process. Clear? So, here the plant cells here and here the cell membrane and cell wall, the nucleus. Firstly, we remove the cell wall with the help of an enzyme cellulase. The enzyme name is cellulase. We remove the cell wall and it is the cell membrane containing protoplast present. That is structure known as the protoplast. Clear? And after the removing of the cell wall, this is cell and it break down, and then isolation and purification. We are the isolation and purification of DNA. So, we are utilize a process, a long process, isolation and purification of DNA, and then after that we are centrifuge and purify. We are utilize some enzymes, the RNA, the DNAs. We are filter, and then we obtain the pure DNA. And this is the pure DNA that contains the desired DNA. Clear? So, it is, we can say it is dsDNA. It is known as the dsDNA. Clear? Double stranded DNA. And with the help of a particular RE enzyme, we cut this dsDNA and we obtain a particular sequence of the desired DNA. So, here we utilize a RE enzyme EcoR first. It is the RE enzyme, and due to the presence of this RE enzyme, we obtain a desired DNA, and due to this enzyme, RE enzyme, the sticky end are formed, because you know very well the EcoR first cut a particular sequence GATTC. The random sequence of EcoR first, that is the recognized sequence of the EcoR first is the GATTC, and it cut the which bond, phosphodiester bond with the help of between the G and A. It cut the G and A, so it cut here, and it make the sticky end. So, here the foreign DNA with sticky ends. It make the sticky ends, and similarly process here. It is a bacterial cell, and firstly we are choose a bacterial cell because we choose a plasmid for the formation of the recombinant DNA. So, in this cell it is genophore, the plasmid, cell wall and cell membrane. We isolate the plasmid, and this plasmid is known as the plasmid vector vehicle DNA. There are different names. Plasmid, it is also known as vector, it is also known as vehicle DNA because that is carry the desired DNA into the host cell. And we are cut the same vector DNA with the help of the same RE enzyme. It is a RE enzyme. It is a RE enzyme, and the RE enzyme name is EcoR first. EcoR first, and it cut the vector plasmid in a make the sticky ends. So, here the plasmid DNA with the sticky ends. Clear? This process here is the first step. It is the first step of this process. Clear? Second step is the formation of the recombinant DNA. Step second is formation of the recombinant DNA. So, where due to the utilization of the RE enzyme, the sticky are formed in the vector and the foreign DNA, and we are joined together with the help of the DNA ligase. With the help of the DNA ligase enzyme, and this process is known as the ligation. That process is known as the ligation, or another way it is known as the annealing. It is known as the annealing, or the annealing attachment. So, it is the process of ligation, and due to the ligation and joining of these two DNA make a recombinant DNA. You know very well, here we clearly seen that this is the vector DNA and this white part is known as the desired DNA, and both are joined together and make the palindromic sequence, and this is the recombinant DNA. It is the plasmid, so it is also known as the recombinant plasmid, and it is also known as chimeric DNA. That is the step second of the R technology. Clear? After the formation of the recombinant DNA, we insert the DNA into the host cell. We insert the recombinant DNA into host cell for the selection and multiplication. So, we insert the host cell, clear? So, that process is known as third number process. The third step is the insertion into the host cell. I completely written here like this: rDNA inserted into host cell. Insert into host cell. Clear? And it is known as the third number stage. You know first, second, and it is the third. So you know very well that before the insertion of the recombinant DNA in the host cell, we make the cell a competent. Earlier we discussed that what is the competent. The competent means we prepare the cell to pick up the recombinant DNA. Other way we can say, we are prepared to a host cell to entry the naked recombinant DNA, and that process known as the competent, formation of the host competent. Clear? We had discussed earlier the formation of the competent cell. So, after the competent cells, the recombinant DNA is entered into the host cell. Clear? So, here we utilize the two type of the antibiotic mediums. You know very well, in the vector we discussed the two structural marker. So, here the antibiotic sites are work as a structural marker, and we utilize the amplicillin and tetracycline here because we are utilize the EcoR first and this is PBR322. So, we are utilize here the two antibiotic containing medium. First medium is the amplicillin medium and second medium is the tetracycline medium. First is amplicillin, second is tetracycline medium. Clear? So, first we utilize the amplicillin medium, then we utilize the tetracycline medium, and when the cell grow in the amplicillin medium, that cell known as the transform cell, and the cell grow in the tetracycline medium, that is known as the recombinant cell. So, we are identify the recombinant and transformed cells. That process is known as the selection. So, after the insertion into host cell, we utilize the next process, the selection and multiplication. So, that process is known as the selection, and this selection due to the antibiotic resistance site. Clear? After the selection, the recombinant cells are placed in the growing medium, normal growth medium, and then the cells are multiply and make their copies. That process is known as the multiplication or cloning. And this process may be two types. First one is a cell make their copy, and second is a recombinant DNA make their copy. So, I explain here both conditions. The first one is and the cells are multiplied. It means each cell are divided into two and make the total cells. The number of cells increase. And here in second process, the cell is a single, but the recombinant DNA increase. So, both the process are known as the multiplication. It depends on the particular enzyme or particular bacterial cell. So, clone cell or clone of the rDNA are formed due to the process of multiplication or cloning, and that complete process known as the cloning. Selection and cloning is the fourth step of the technology. Clear? And after that, in fifth step, we are choose this clone DNA and we insert again in a particular host, by which we obtain the product. So, these cloned DNA, recombinant DNA are insert in a particular host cell, and then these DNA are bind with the genomic DNA of particular organism, and it is transcribed and make the mRNA, and this mRNA make the protein, and that protein is known as the recombinant protein. Protein is the recombinant protein, and this protein make enzyme, and then reaction occur, and finally we obtain the desired product. Clear? Product. So, this process, by this process we transfer a gene of the one organism to another organism, and we obtain the desired product. That process is known as the biotechnology, or this process is known as the recombinant DNA technology. Clear? So, please note it. I hope you understand very well. If any doubt, you can be asked. Tell me. We are discuss the first chapter of biotechnology according to your NCERT is complete. In your NCERT, the chapter is given the first the definition of the biotechnology, and after that then principle of the biotechnology, and we are discussing there are two principles. First, the genetic engineering, or second is the chemical engineering. So, there are two main principles for the biotechnology: genetic engineering, and second is the chemical engineering. Clear? In genetic engineering, we have discussed the recombinant DNA technology, RDT. It means recombinant DNA technology. In short form, it is known as the RDT. We have discussed, and in recombinant DNA technology, we have discussed the tools and technique. What are the tools? How many tools are required for the RDT, recombinant technology, and then technique, the steps of the technique we have discussed earlier. Clear? In previous lecture, we have discussed the tools and technique. You know very well what is tools. There are mainly 5 type tools are required only for the naming. First, the enzymes, second, the vector, third is the host cell, fourth one is the desired DNA, and fifth one is gene bank, a gene library. We are discussed. Then we are discussed the different type of the enzyme. We are discussed we are study the detail of enzyme. Detail of enzyme means we have discussed the different type of the enzyme and their roles in biotechnology. These are enzyme are like a nuclease enzyme, alkaline phosphatase enzyme, exonuclease, endonuclease, RE enzyme, restriction endonuclease enzyme, ligase enzyme, DNA ligase. So, we have discussed their different type of the enzyme and their function in recombinant DNA technology. After that, we have discussed the vector, the property of the vector, the definition of the vector, then the types of the vector. We have discussed the two types of the vectors generally is plasmid vectors and TI plasmid vectors. Second is the artificial vector. The natural vector and artificial vector, there are two type vector I will discuss. In natural vector, the plasmid, bacteriophage we have discussed earlier, virus is a natural vector, but artificial vector we have also discussed artificial chromosomes, cosmid, phagmid, we have discussed. So, vectors, and each vector in your book we are given a study according to your Rasan board book as well as NCERT book. In your NCERT only one plasmid is given, the PBr322, the detail of a single vector plasmid at the PBr322 and detail given. But your in Rajasthan board book we have discussed the plasmid generally in PBr322. Second is the cosmid, bacteriophage. In medical syllabus, artificial chromosome and phagmid is also involved. We are discussed the 5 types plasmid. In plasmid we have discussed PBr322. Second is the cosmid, bacteriophage, phagmid and artificial chromosomes BAC, MAC and YAC. You know very well, BAC the bacterial artificial chromosome, YAC yeast artificial chromosome and MAC is the mammalian artificial chromosome. Then we discuss the clear the vector, their definition, their property, their function we are discussing here. And generally we utilize a common vector, that is the EcoR first. It is commonly utilized in higher plants. Generally we are utilize the TI plasmid, and TI plasmid often from the Agrobacterium tumefaciens. It is caused the crown bone disease in the plants, tumor inducing disease. Clear? And Agrobacterium is also known as the natural genetic engineer in plants. Clear? After that, host cell, the E. coli, we generally utilize the host cell, because why we utilize the E. coli host cell? The question for the board exam. Why we utilize the E. coli as a host cell? There is some property of the E. coli. Due to this reason, we obtain E. coli as a host cell. We utilize the E. coli as a host cell. Clear? Second thing, the host cell is not competent. We have discussed a mechanism that to make the host cell competent, because a general cell is not capable to introduce to capture the recombinant DNA, a plasmid, recombinant plasmid. So, we are make capable the cell, host cell to receive for the receiving the recombinant DNA, recombinant plasmid. Clear? Generally, prokaryotes, bacterial cell are utilized as a host cell, but in the some eukaryote cells also used as a host cell like as a yeast. Next, we discuss the desired DNA. Desired DNA, passenger DNA or foreign DNA, they are the different names. It means a DNA segment that we have a particular character, a DNA segment that contain a particular character, and this character is transferred from the one generation to another generation with the help of the biotechnology. So, that is a particular character containing part of the DNA is known as the desired DNA. First thing, passenger DNA, because it transfers from the one cell to another cell, transition DNA, it foreign DNA, because it is not their own DNA, it is another part DNA, plant animal DNA. So, it is known as the foreign DNA. Clear? And this DNA is obtained by the any organism with the help of 3 methods: synthetic method, cDNA, complementary DNA method, random amplified method, random method. So, these are the 3 types procedure of to obtain the desired DNA. And next one is, that is the gene bank. We are obtain the desired DNA from the gene bank, genomic library, where we are store the particular gene. We know very well that this segment make it is responsible for this character. So we obtain this gene from the genomic library, gene library, cDNA library. ठीक है, सेम ऐसे जैसे मुझे टॉपिक है, मुझे पता है इस लाइब्रेरी में इस बुक में टॉपिक है मेंशन है, तो मुझे पता है ऑलरेडी, तो मैं उस बुक को मैंने ले लिया। ऐसे जीन लाइब्रेरी में क्या होता है बच्चों, मुझे पता है कि इस जीन में का फंक्शन ये है, दैट इज जीन, इसका सीक्वेंस ये है, उसका फंक्शन ये है, मुझे पता है, तो मैंने मेरे फंक्शन के लिए वो सूटेबल है, मैंने उसको ले लिया एंड देन कंप्लीट द प्रोसेस, रिकमेंड डीएनए टेक्नोलॉजी प्रोसेस। क्लियर? These are process. So these are the vectors, tools. They are the tools, vector. Then we discuss the different type of the important things, like as a RE enzyme. So in RE enzyme, we have discussed the what is the RE enzyme first, nomenclature of RE enzyme, discovery of RE enzyme, function of the RE enzyme. We are studying all the types of their cut site, their types. Second, we discuss the vector. We discuss the different type of the vectors in detail form. Third one is process the gene transfer. How the gene transfer one cell to another cell. We are discuss the two methods of the gene transfer, that method and that method. That method where the gene are transferred from the one cell to another method without any vector. Vectorless transfer, vectorless gene transfer. So it is known as the directly gene transfer method, and this method occurs due to a different technique like microinjection, like gene gun, plastic gun as gene gun, by electroporation, liposomal method, chemically mediated method, PEG utilize. So different type methods are required. Clear? After that, we have discussed the technique. We have discussed the technique of the recombinant DNA technology. In this technique, we have discussed the 5 main points. In your Assam board, 6 points are given, and in your NCERT, only 5 points are given. The first step is isolation and purification of the recombinant desired DNA. Isolation and purification of the desired DNA. Second, formation of the recombinant DNA. Third, insertion of the recombinant DNA in host cell. Fourth, selection and cloning. And fifth one is the obtaining desired product. So these 5 steps we are discussed in detailed form. Clear? And finally, we are discussing a diagram how to make the desired product from a genetic engineering process, a recombinant DNA technology process. Clear? So this is the process. Clear? These all things are given in your NCERT as well as in board book, but today we discuss the some other topics in detailed form. Those are, some of them are present in your Assam board book and some are not present in your RBSc book. Clear? But in medical syllabus, these points are present. The first point of them, the bioreactor. Okay? Second point, the electrophoresis. Third point with the PCR. They are different points. So we are discussing here. First, that is the bioreactor. So what is the bioreactor? Why need the bioreactor? Do you know what is the bioreactor and why need the bioreactor? तो बच्चों मैं एक सिंपल सा एग्जांपल देता हूँ, आपको समझाता हूँ, उसको समझना आपको सबको समझ में आ जाएगा। जब हमारे यहाँ अपना जो घर है उसमें हम लोग 5 लोग रहते हैं, 6 लोग रहते हैं, डेली खाने बनता है हमारे पास, तो जो बर्तन होते हैं उनकी आवश्यकता क्या होती है? कम होती है। मान लीजिए हम घर में 4 लोग रहते हैं, तो 4 लोगों के लिए मुझे खाना बनाना है, चाय बनानी है, तो छोटी भगोनी है, पतीला हम यूज करते हैं चायदानी। लेकिन अगर मुझे 50 लोगों के लिए चाय बनानी है तो क्या उससे काम होगा? बताइए, होगा? नहीं होगा। तो क्वांटिटी अधिक करने के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? बड़े बर्तन लेने पड़ेंगे। आपने देखा होगा, शादी समारोह होता है या कोई भी हमारे घर में प्रोग्राम होता है, या आपने होटल पे देखा होगा कि वहाँ पर बड़े बड़े भगोने, बड़े बड़े कढ़ाइयाँ, बड़े बड़े उथाल रातियाँ, डिफरेंट टाइप के जो बर्तन होते हैं आपने देखे होंगे। क्यों? क्योंकि वहाँ पर भी उसी अमाउंट के अंदर, क्योंकि हमें अगर 100 लोगों का खाना बनाना है तो 100 लोगों के लिए जो हमें सब्ज़ी बनानी है, जो हमें चावल बनाने हैं, जो हमें चपाती बनानी है, उसके लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? हमें उनका अमाउंट जो है, मटेरियल जो अमाउंट है वो भी बढ़ेगा, साथ में उस मटेरियल को बनाने के लिए भी हमें बड़े बर्तनों की आवश्यकता होती है, जो टेंट हाउस वाले हैं वो प्रोवाइड कराते हैं। ठीक है, तो क्वेश्चन यहाँ पे यही आता है बच्चों, क्वेश्चन यहाँ पे यही आता है कि मेरे पास अगर कोई भी डिजायर्ड डीएनए का प्रोडक्ट फॉर्म होता है, समझना बात को बहुत सिंपल से तरीके से, क्योंकि हम बाद में उसको एक्सप्लेन करेंगे डिटेल में, कि मेरे यहाँ कोई प्रोग्राम है और मुझे यहाँ पर मुझे 100 आदमी को मुझे खाना बनाना है, तो मुझे क्या करना होगा? मुझे उस हिसाब से उस अनुपात में, रेशो के अंदर मुझे बर्तनों का व्यवस्था करनी होगी ताकि उनमें खाना बन सके। जैसे सिंपल सा एग्जांपल देता हूँ, एक छोटा प्रेशर कुकर आता है 2 लीटर का, एक 3 लीटर का प्रेशर कुकर आता है, एक 5 लीटर का आता है, एक 50 लीटर का प्रेशर कुकर आता है। हम लोग यूज करते हैं प्रेशर कुकर को, तो 50 लीटर का प्रेशर कुकर घर में रखते हैं क्या? नहीं रखते ना। क्यों? 50 लीटर का कुकर इतना बड़ा होता है कि इसमें 100 आदमी खाना बन सकता है, पर हमारे लिए जरूरत है क्या? नहीं है। हमारे घर में कितना मिलता है मैक्सिमम? 5 लीटर, मैक्सिमम 5 लीटर। भाई इतने लोग हमारे पास हैं, ज़्यादा कोई मेहमान आ गए, ज़्यादा बनाना पड़ता है 5 लीटर का हुआ, इतना ही तो बनता है ना, ज़्यादा नहीं बनता है। तो हमारे पास 5 लीटर का रिक्वायरमेंट होती है, लेकिन होटल वाले के पास रिक्वायरमेंट कितनी होगी? 50 लीटर की। रिक्वायरमेंट बढ़ गई नहीं बढ़ गई? साइज बढ़ गया नहीं बढ़ गया? सेम इसी तरीके से हम यहाँ बात कर रहे हैं। ठीक है, तो आप लोगों को यहाँ ये समझना है कि कोई भी प्रोडक्ट फॉर्म होता है जेनेटिक इंजीनियरिंग से, उसका जो अमाउंट होता है वो अमाउंट बहुत ही लो क्वांटिटी, स्मॉल वॉल्यूम में होता है, और उस अमाउंट को इंक्रीज करने के लिए, लार्ज कमर्शियल प्रोडक्शन करने के लिए वी इंक्रीज द अमाउंट। तो उसके लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? हमें एक बड़ा क्या चाहिए? बर्तन चाहिए। तो यहाँ पर भी स्टील्स, टिन का बना हुआ एक बहुत बड़ा बर्तन होता है, जिसके अंदर विभिन्न हमारे पास मापदंड होते हैं जिनको पैक करने के लिए बनाते हैं। ठीक है, डेट इज नोन एज द बायोरिएक्टर। तो बायोरिएक्टर इज ए स्टील कंटेनर, a large steel container that have a capacity to produce 100 to 1000 liter product, 100 to 1000 liter product, clear? 100 to 1000 liter product. The bioreactor is a steel container product, and in the optimal condition it make a maximum amount, a large amount of the particular product, and that product obtained by the plant cell, by animal cell, by human cells, any type of cells, microbial cells, the increase the amount. So for the enhancement, for the obtaining a large product, amount of the product, we utilize a bioreactor, and we are utilize the manipulation here, manipulation in their chemical structure. We are manipulate here chemical culture medium. We are improve the culture medium, we change the culture medium, we obtain the large amount of the product, and that process known as the chemical engineering. That process known as the chemical engineering. Clear? So there are two ways. First way is genetic engineering, where we are change the gene, and second the chemical engineering, where we are utilize utilize the culture medium improvement and we obtain their product. So there are two methods. Clear? There are two principles of the biotechnology. First one is the genetic engineering. When we are change the gene, we are manipulate the gene. ठीक है, जीनों की हेराफेरी कहते हैं इसे हम लोग, चेंज करते हैं. बट इन द केमिकल इंजीनियरिंग वी आर नॉट change the gene, we are not change the gene, we are utilize the improved culture medium, and due to the improved culture medium we improve the increase the yield of the product. Clear? मैं समझ रहा हूँ. So we are improve the, clear, we are improve the quality and quantity of a particular product, and this is possible due to the bioreactor. Clear?